Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. How is everyone? Listen, if you are watching this video and it has already ended and you want to get to the meat of the video, fast forward to about 8 minutes in, because that's how long it normally takes me to get everyone in and welcomed. So, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. Listen, I'm just going to play a song really quick while I drop all the links in and get everything shared. So stay with me. Hey, Shamay, good morning. Hey, Tammy. Hey, Katie, what's up? Katie says, what's up? Good morning, good morning. Oh, thank you, guys. You love my hair. Thank you. You know, I'm a hairstylist, so every now and then I do a little something with this head. So here we go. Give me 1 second. I'm going to have my eyes off the screen for just a second. Just a second, but I'm going to play some music while I do it. All right. Hold on 1 second. Oh, I got to have it. Good morning, everyone. But what you don't know is when she gets home and behind closed doors, man, she get the full and is she on her knees? It's the God in me. It's the God in me. It's the God in me. Hey, it's the God in me. You think of something fresh. You think of something cool. It's the God in me. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Morning Self-Talk. This is where we come in and we create our life. We create our life. Literally, we come in and we create our life. I'm getting ready to drop the meaning of the stones that came up for today. Let's see. Just give me 1 second. I'm not looking at the screen, so I can't see you guys. But just know that I am here, and we are getting ready to start our morning self-talk. We're getting ready to do this thing, y'all. It's Monday. Are you guys off today? Because it is a holiday. It is a holiday. And I want to say thank you. I'm going to say it again. I'm going to say it a few times because I was so excited. I want to say thank you guys for all of the donations that you guys have sent. I said it on Friday that I don't often go in there and to that donation account. And something happened and I had to go in there and I saw all these beautiful donations and I said I even saw someone send 47 cents over and that blessed my soul because it's never about the amount of the donation. Whenever I see a donation, I get excited because it means that I've touched somebody's heart to the degree that they thought, let me sow into her. Let me give back to her. And it was so amazing to see that someone, to me, that means you really, really gave of your heart. That's what it meant to me. So it was 47 cents, but it was like $1 million to me. It was like $1 million to me. So thank you. And thank you for all of your donations. And I went back in there the other day because somebody had told me to go check. They had sent me something. And I saw other donations there. So you know what? I give thanks. I'm so, so grateful. The brother came to me. I think I told you guys this. A brother came to me. I don't know if he's in here or not. And he wanted to have a session with me. And, I said to him, anytime you want, just let me know. And he booked the session with me, and then when he came into the session, he said, I dare not come before you and require something of you, and I not be in position to give something to you. I dare not come before you empty. And he told me that the Spirit told him to tell me to change my flow of thinking, because this is a place where people should sow. And I thank that brother, and I said, I receive, the words that you speak over my life. And that in that moment of receiving, I guess I never said a word to anybody. I guess that's when everyone started to do their donations online. It blew my mind. It literally blew my mind. So I do not take donations lightly. I take donations as a way of you saying to me, thank you for imparting something in me that was worthwhile. So thank you. Thank you. And I also take the donations of thank yous. I also take those donations because sometimes thank you is what you have to give. And I thank you for that. So, with that being said, thank you, everyone. Good morning. It's Morning Self-Talk. For everyone who is new here, welcome. Welcome to the A New Practice. Welcome to the tribe. Make sure you join the tribe if you are so called to do so. I remember saying, take a couple of days, come back and join. And one of the two of the tribe family members said to me, when I got here, I knew I was in the right place. I didn't have to come back 2 days later. So change your words. So I changed my words. I'm obedient. I changed my words to if you are drawn to this space that you're in right now, to make sure you join the new practice. Today is Morning Self-Talk, and what we do is we come in and we begin to speak over our life. Whatever it is that we want to experience, we speak it over our life. Now, when I first started this, I knew that it was going to roll into having beautiful conversations at some point, because when you begin to speak over your life, and we've been doing it consistently as a group, questions and concerns will begin to arise. And when those questions and concerns begin to arise, then you and we begin to have beautiful conversations. And in those beautiful conversations, you begin to learn what it is inside of you that you want to go in and start preparing, what you want to start fixing. And then when you're up here, you're discovering that we see that we all see that beautiful glow on the inside that says, oh my gosh, I get it. This is what's been in my way. And now your self-talk becomes something meaningful, more meaningful to you. So in other words, I'll give you an example. Someone I was speaking to this week, and they discovered what was in the way of their wealth. And one of the things that was in the way of their wealth now became their morning self-talk. Once you get what's in your way, which is what I always say I do, I come in and I help you find out what's been in your way this entire time. And once you know what's in your way, then your conversation, your self-talk becomes more personal. It actually becomes an experience. It's no longer words, it becomes an experience. And I'm going to give you one more example and then we're going to get started. And I always use me because I love putting examples out there. I don't mind sharing my own. I remember, you guys know this, when my father taught me there's no such thing as a man who could come in and love you and be with you only. There's no such thing as that. So don't grow up believing that. So I did, right? And then I had one of my good girlfriends come in and say, do you really want to keep believing that? Do you really believe that? And I said, yeah, I believe that. My dad taught me that. That's real. And she said, would you like to believe something else? And I said, no, not really. And then later on, she asked me the same question again. And I said, yeah, I guess I would like to believe something else. That would be nice. So then I said, you know what? I'm going to start believing something else. And then I brought a person to my life that came to show me that that part of living could actually be. It could actually be that way. But that was, and when I did that, I brought that to me because I began to say, I want to believe that. I believe that. I believe that there's a such thing as this happening. I believe it. I believe it. I want to believe that. And then I started saying those words. There was this gentleman that came into my life to show me that that was real. That was real, because it became my self-talk. It became something that I decided to speak over my life. And so when you find, one of my obstacles was my dad taught me that. So and one of the things that I said in my self-talk was, I know my dad taught me this, but I'm not going to believe it anymore. I'm going to remove that away from me. I'm not going to believe it anymore. There is a such thing. And it really appeared before my face. Now, didn't mean that was appearing before my face and that was my person for the rest of my life. That person came to teach me that. They came to teach me that. And it was a beautiful lesson. But it was a lesson that I was able to receive by way of my words. So every day we are in here doing our beautiful self-talk. We are the words that we speak. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and God was the Word. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and God was the Word. You are the Word. You are the words you speak. In the Bible, in the beginning, you guys know I was raised as a Christian, so I always come from the Bible. However, I am all religious. I am all things, because God to me is all things. And you can pick up any book and find the same thing, because we're all saying the same thing. We just think that we're not. So, and please share this video, guys. I'm sorry. Please do share the video. Sorry about that. And so let me go back. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and God was the Word. God said, it was, let there be light, and there was. So everything God created, God created by speaking it. Having the energy, the thought, and speaking it. Then God said to man, you will have whatsoever you say. So you're saying it, you're going to create it. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and God was the Word. In the beginning, you were the Word, and the Word was with you, and in the beginning was the Word, in the beginning was the Word. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God. Oh, I forgot what I just said. Anyway, that was one of my favorite scriptures. I say too many times. But you get my point. You actually become the words that you speak. So in this place right here, in your sacred sanctuary, in this place where we are, the tribe, this is your tribe. Where we are, whatever we say, it is so. So let's begin to say things. If you don't believe me, look at your life and tell me how you did not create it. Tell me how you did not create it. You created it. And you created it with your words, your feelings, your thoughts, your emotions. Your acceptance. You created it. If you don't have $1 million, it's because you don't believe you can have it. If you have $1 million, it's because you believe that you can have it. If you have happiness, right? If you have happiness or you don't have happiness, it's by way of you. You know what I mean? If you have love, if you don't have love, it's by way of you. God gave you everything. God gave you everything. God says, I lay before you life and death. I hope that you choose life and life more abundantly. But it's you that has the power to choose. But it's laid before you, both your positive and your negative, your life and death. All of it is laid before you. So who's choosing in this scenario? You. You're choosing. So how are you choosing? How are you choosing your experience? You're choosing your experience by the things that you participate. The things you speak over your life, the things you attach to your knowing, you know? So we're speaking over our life, and we're also learning what our pain points are, and we're healing our pain points, and then going back and speaking over our life again. This is an amazing thing that we're doing in here. So in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and God was the Word. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with us, and we begin to live the Word. That's so real. That's so real. So if you don't believe me, like I said, tell me how you didn't create it. Did you get up this morning and decide to have a good day? Did you get up this morning and decide to be happy? Did you get up this morning and decide to be sad? Sometimes people I work with, when they book a session with me, a lot of times some of them will book the session just to prove to me that, no, you can't help me. I heard everybody say, you're so good, but you're going to fix me. Yeah, right. And I say, I don't care about your attitude, because whether you get fixed or not, it doesn't affect me either way. You can hold on to that position if you want to, or you can let it go. The healing is up to you. The healing is up to you. It's not up to me. It's up to you. You can sit right there with your attitude or not. You know what I mean? However you posture yourself is what you will experience. So you can hold on to it, or you can let it go. You can hold on to it, or you can let it go. And when it comes to whether you succeed or not, has nothing to do with how good or bad I am. I'm a beast at what I do. I'm the best of the best. But I'm only the best of the best when I'm sitting with the best of the best. It doesn't work the opposite way. I'm the best at what I do when I'm sitting with the best at what they do. When someone is ready and willing to heal, they're the best of the best. And they called to themselves the best of the best. I'm only as good as you are. I just happen to work with a lot of good people. I am sitting in the middle of a powerhouse. All you beautiful people on here are powerhouses. I just happen to sit in the midst of some powerhouses for real. Ashe. So anyway, I didn't mean to go all into that. This morning is self-talk. You guys get me in here preaching. And I won't stop, because I love to sit down and speak about beautiful spiritual stuff. But I will say this: I picked a stone for us this morning, and it's called the Moonstone. Thank y'all for the love. It's called the Moonstone, and the Moonstone represents cycles. And I did put the definition in here. Also, so when you get the stone, it's the energy of love, and bringing that awareness to oneself. But in the book that I have, it says cycles. We all go through, well, let me say it this way. There is a reality that we can live in, and one of those realities is that there are cycles. And don't get too confused about your cycle, because it's things that come into our lives aren't necessarily meant to stay there forever. There are cycles. There's cycles. Sometimes we have blissful moments. Sometimes we have challenges. Sometimes we have surprises that, oh my God, not another thing. Sometimes we have, yes, it's all cleared up. There's cycles in our life. And it is, we can get caught up in the cycle and get, and if it's negative, and sit in that place and be sad all the time. And when that cycle passes, or when it's time for that cycle to pass, you're still sitting in that cycle, causing that negative place to still be there when it was just supposed to come in, teach you a lesson, and pass by. But then you get to start sitting in it and wallowing in it and being sad about it and all that stuff. And then you hold that thing in there. You never get the lesson. And it's not going to leave until you get the lesson. You got to get the lesson. When you get the lesson, it's going to pass by so easy. Because it only came to do a job. And that was to teach you a lesson. To teach you a lesson. And then it's not... I want to say this. For me, right? I live in a space where it's not God testing me. It's me learning. God doesn't have to test me. God knows what I can and cannot do. Knows what I will and will not do. It needs not be reminded. It knows all things. So this which is coming is for me to realize who I am. Or realize or learn something about life, or learn something about me. It's not God testing me. So I'll just leave that at that. So when things come into your life, I don't know why I'm going here, because this is more than self-talk. We're going to get to self-talk. But sometimes tragedy comes into your life, and it's never meant to come and kill you. It's never meant to come and make life bad for you. It's never meant to do that. Now, it can do that because we're in control of every emotion and feeling and thought that we have. So it can do that. It has the power to that. But it's not. It doesn't have to be your reality that it destroys you. It's here to teach you a lesson. Like I was sharing with one of the sisters yesterday. She's not here. I was sharing with one of the sisters yesterday about tragedy. When tragedy enters into your life. I was sexually, just like a lot of women. I think it's rare when you find someone and they haven't been sexually violated. But I was sexually violated. And I was sexually violated by someone who I dated and someone who I loved a great deal. And, you know, you can get to a place where you be very sad that someone sexually assaulted you. And like I told the beautiful sister yesterday, hold on, why I'm going here? Somebody must need it, because this is not my intention. For a woman, we have a private spot, you know, called the V area, the vagina. And I say anyone who touches your body without your permission is a violation. Whether it's your father, your uncle, your brother, the friend of the family, someone who you dated, someone who you know, someone who you don't know. Either way, that is a violation. Period. It's a violation. Period. And I was telling the beautiful sister yesterday, because she has had trauma in her life with someone who touched her and they should not have. And it's trauma and it's hard to talk about. And I told her, I said, I remember the space where it was hard for me to talk about it too. But I kept talking about it. And I kept talking about it. And the more that I kept talking about it, the less tears you saw fall from my eyes. There aren't any more tears that fall from my eyes when I say this. And it was a beautiful experience, even though it was tragedy. Let me show you the beauty. Because, see, there's a scripture or a saying, it's a scripture, but there are people use it as a saying. What the devil meant for your harm, God will turn it around for your good. But it can only be turned around for your good when you go into that situation and look for the good. If you don't look for the good, you won't find the good. It'll always be trauma. If you don't look for the good, you can't find the good, and it will always be trauma. And if it remains trauma in your life, in your thought, in your mind, in your soul, in your spirit, you will continue to create trauma throughout your entire life. Or lack of happiness, lack of peace, lack of this, lack of that. You have to go inside of your trauma and find the blessing. Otherwise, it will do the opposite. It won't be your salvation. It won't be your saving grace. You follow me? Every traumatic incident has a good in it. You must look for it. When I went to look for the blessing inside of those men touching my private spot that they had no business touching, I found out who I really was. Let me tell you why. I don't know why I'm here today. This is not what I came on here for. When I live in this space and I say that I am one with God and God is one with me, that must be a reality. I need proof. I need evidence. I remember telling God, I need proof. I need evidence. Otherwise, if you're telling me this stuff sounds very egotistical. It sounds like I'm going to hell, and I'm not going to be going to hell for no stuff. So if I am one with you and you are one with me, and let this mind be in Christ, let this mind be in you that's also in Christ Jesus, I got to know where that comes from. Show me that is real. I said that to the Spirit, and it took me right to my trauma. I told you, when I was a little girl, my father told me, he said, you are going to get raped. And when you get raped, you shut your mouth and don't you say anything. Shut your mouth and don't you say anything when this happens to you. When my father gave me that, it was a seed planted inside of me that grew. I didn't know how to get rid of that seed. I was a little girl. So that was a seed that was planted inside of me, and it grew. And because I am one with God, and God is one with me, and let this mind be in thee that's also in Christ Jesus, whatever was on my mind, whatever seed had been planted, it was going to grow. And that was the seed that grew. Because nobody showed me how to not grow it. So that was in me. I produced that. I created that. And it's power in knowing that I created that, because now that I know I created that by way of the seed being planted in me, and that's the seed that I had to grow. People don't get that. But that was what's inside of me to grow. And it grew. And it produced itself over and over and over again. And so I talked to the beautiful sister, and not just her, many beautiful sisters. Now I'm going to all the sisters that I talked to that was molested, because I have beautiful people who I coach that have been molested. And so I say, was your mom molested? Was your father molested? Who in your family was molested? And it's always somebody in the family who has been molested. Always. And no one ever took the time to heal from being molested. So if you never take the time to heal from being molested, it's just an energy. Don't get it twisted. It's just an energy. And if nobody ever moves the energy lives in you. The energy lives in you. And if you don't heal, you just pass it on to your children. And your children pass it on to their children. There's no such thing as a generational curse. There's behavior patterns that have not been fixed, that have not been healed. You have to heal these places or your children will experience the same thing. It's just energy. It's not a curse. It's just energy. Energy that has never been dealt with. And it's been passed down. If you don't heal, you bring it to your descent. You bring it to your offspring. You are creating children through your DNA, through your memory bank, and those children have that DNA and your memory bank. And they live in that place. So the healing must take place. It's not a generational curse. It's behavior pattern unfixed. And the behavior pattern unfixed, energy in the child begins to grow. And the child is a master creator. It's a master creator when it came. So you brought the master creator inside and then planted a seed inside, and it's going to grow it. It is going to create. It is going to water. It is going to give it light. It is going to feed it. It will manifest itself. It will manifest itself. I don't know why I am talking about this. I'm so sorry for everyone who is ready to do morning self-talk. We are going to do that. I don't know why this has come out. But it is beautiful because when Spirit brought me back to that place, I realized how powerful I am. That rape, those rapes with an S, was never designed to send me to a place where I wouldn't come out my house, where I should put weight on my body, where I should give up on living. It wasn't designed to do that. It was designed to tell me who I was. But I would never have found that out if I didn't go look for the reason. If I never went to look for the positive in the negative, I would not have known I was a master creator. See, we create good and bad. We don't just create good. We create them both. I lay before you today life and death, and I hope that you choose life. And I hope that you choose life and life more abundantly. See, these are the things they never taught us in church. Woo, why am I going here today with y'all? These are the things they never taught us in church. They taught me to look up into the sky and just say, God, do this and do that. They never showed me that me and God were one. If I had known that me and God were one, I would have done my part. I wouldn't have been sitting there waiting for Jesus to save me. I would have tapped in. I would have gone and looked for the good. I would have gone and looked to see how me and God did this together as opposed to God punishing me. I didn't get this in church. I got this from Spirit. Oh, how good God is. When you meet God, you'll never leave God. I don't know what this is about. Woo! So, I don't know who that was for. It had to be for somebody. Had to be for somebody. But trauma never came to take your life away. That's all I'm going to say. Trauma never came to take your life away. It never came to take your life away. And God doesn't have to test you, and God doesn't have to curse you at all. At all. So when you think about the trauma in your life, don't think about it in sadness. Think about it and find out what it came to show you. When they say God never gives you more than you can bear, you ever heard that? God never gives you more than you can bear. You know why that's the truth? Because God knows what God needs to survive and become aware of itself. Oh, I'm going into who is God. Let me pull it back. Y'all better take the class. Y'all better take that class, Who is God? Y'all better take that class, Who is God? It's going to set you free. It's going to set you free. If you have not signed up for that class, Who is God? You best to sign up for it. It's going to set you free. It's going to set you free. I got to stop because now I'm going into the class. Y'all done called me to Who is God? You better go to that tribe. The link is at the bottom. I'm pulling myself back now, y'all. You better go to the tribe, join the tribe, and sign up for that class, Who is God? If you get confused and you don't know how to sign up, message me on Facebook. I will show you how to sign up for the class. You got to take the class, Who is God? Train up a child in the right way. And when he is old, he will not depart. When I tell you, once you know who God is, you will never leave God. No, you didn't miss the class. It's every other Sunday. The class is every other Sunday. And the new class is coming up March the 3rd, because the other one is sold out. There's no more seats in the other one. The next one is March the 3rd, and it's called I Missed the First One. I won't miss this one. So when you go to the website, and you book with Dr. Anu, that's what it's called, book with Dr. Anu, the tab, and then you scroll down, hit the word classes, and then sign up for the March 3rd, Who is God? It's called I Missed the First One. Sorry, but I won't miss this one. That's March 3rd, which is a Saturday. That one's every other Saturday. We meet twice a month. We meet twice a month, every other Sunday and every other Saturday. If you are not signed up for that class, you need to be signed up for that class. Who is God? Who is God? All right, I'm coming back down. Y'all done put me in a space. Who is that for? If you're not shy, because I couldn't read none of your comments. If that was for you, will you just tell me that was for me? If you're not shy. If you're shy, I get it. But if that was for you, just say that was for me. Me and my faith as a minister, licensed minister. Thank you, sister. Oh. Thank you, John. Thank you. Thank you. Paula said all of us. Ashe. 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 My cousin say me too. My cousin say me too. Marry me. That was for me. Thank you. Oh, Candace, you're here. Thank you. It was for me. Yes, that was for me. Ashe. I took it. Aaron, oh, thank you. Oh, Beverly, thank you. That was for me, I think. And I think we all can take something from it. Ashe. 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 Thank you guys for that space. I bow down to you. I give thanks. I thank you for that space to do that. I thank you. I thank you. Ashe. Yes. Definitely, Candace. Definitely. Woo. All right. Candace, you went first. Vanetta, I don't see you. But I guess I don't see you because I didn't start. So, Candace, I'm coming. Candace, let me just come to you really quickly. Well, I'm not going to, I'm not saying that I'm stay. Namaste, Martha. Namaste.
Hi.
Candace.
Yeah.
First, I want to say this to you. I got your message, and
Yeah.
I was waiting for today so that we can talk. But perhaps this conversation that I just had was the conversation we were going to have today. But I've already said this, but I just want to say this to you face to face with my eyes on you.
Okay.
Can you see me?
Yeah, I can see you.
I don't care what happens in that house or what happens when people speak to you or any of that, because none of that is set to break you. None of that is set to get you off this earth. None of that.
Yeah.
People can only be who they are, and they're doing their job. Your job is to know that they are not there to break you. Don't you let them break you.
Okay.
Don't you let them break you.
Okay.
They are only there to show you how strong you are. How strong and beautiful you are. When you are different, you are tried. You have to be able to survive being different, and you will.
Okay.
It's not up to anybody else's understanding. It has nothing to do with whether they understand you or not. Stop caring whether they accept you or not. Stop caring whether they will approve of you or not. It does not matter.
Okay.
You approve you. You stamp you.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what they say. It doesn't matter what they think. It doesn't even matter what they try and do. You are still alive, and you will still be alive.
Right. Yes.
They don't have any power unless you give it to them. Don't give it to them. I used to tell my children, when I had my son in my womb, Spirit said to me he was going to be special. When he came out, I told my son, I said, at the time I was very much into Christianity. So at the time I said, the devil is going to try to kill you, even if it uses me. I wish my son was in here. He would tell you I told him that. I said, the devil is going to try and kill you because you are special, even if it's me.
Yeah.
So if I told my son, if I come for you and I'm mean, or I spank you, or I begin to beat you, or I begin to hit you, or I begin to say nasty things to you, don't listen to mommy. Even though mommy is mommy, I want you to not listen to mommy, because the devil will use mommy too.
Yeah.
So I'm telling you the same thing. You are special.
Thank you.
And daggone straight they will use mommy. They will use whoever they have to use to break you down. Don't you let them.
Okay.
Don't let them. Don't let them.
Okay.
The devil, the enemy, the negative, however you say it, I don't know whether you're a Christian or not. I'm gonna speak from them all. The devil, negative energy, or one's lower self. However you look at it, it's all the same. It will bring to you things to try and break you, and it doesn't discriminate. Energy does not discriminate. It doesn't say I can't use the mother. It doesn't say I can't use the father. It doesn't say I can't use her best friend. It doesn't matter what it uses. Yes, it will use the mother. It will use whatever tool it can use, whatever vessel is open, it will come through that vessel for your behind. Your goal is to know, I don't care what vessel you use, you're not going to get me, even if you use my mother. You don't give it the power to be. I know your phone paused, but I just want you to know that. Do not give the enemy any realm, any room to come in. It will set its mind. It will do all it can do to get you off your square. Don't come off your square. Don't come off your square. I always say, there's a scripture that says, the sheep. Okay, it's okay, Candace. I'm still going to talk to you, and then that way you can come back and listen to it. The wolf come in sheep clothes. That's what it says. Wolf comes in sheep clothes. Yes, you can come back on.
Sorry. Someone's fixing my house. They're trying to fix the squeaky floor, so
It's
yeah.
okay. It's okay. Here's what I'm saying. The wolf comes in sheep clothing. In other words, when the enemy is trying to get to you, it doesn't say to you, hey, I'm here. I'm here to knock you off of your square. Make sure you don't get up and do the right thing with yourself. It doesn't do that. Because if it did that, then you would know its purpose. So what it's going to do is it's going to come into something that you would welcome. It will come into something you would welcome. And we always are going to welcome our parents. They're who we come from. We're going to long for that love. We're going to want that love so desperately, so bad. We're going to seek it. A mother could beat their child to death almost, and that child would still go to his mother.
Yeah, that's
the strongest weapon that the negative energy or the devil or the lower self has. So it picked up the strongest weapon it could use against you. And it will be welcome, beautiful, because you will welcome your mom in every time. So your mom is just having that energy and is welcome. You will welcome it so it comes in and it goes in for the kill. And until you learn that it's just energy, it's just the spirit, and you don't have to welcome it in, I don't care what clothes it's wearing, whether it's mother, sister, brother, cousin, it doesn't have to be welcomed.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be welcomed just because it's mom. It doesn't have to be welcome just because it's dad. It doesn't have to be welcome just because it's cousin. Just like I told my son, the devil's going to come for you. And it may use me to get to you. And if my behavior starts to look a little funny to you, don't you listen to me. You call your grandmother or your grandfather and get yourself some help. Because surely it will use anything, including me.
Right.
And as a child, you don't know to walk away from your mother or your father because it's unnatural. It doesn't feel natural to not let their words penetrate our soul. But when those words are coming and they're not nourishment for our soul, then we can't accept those words, even if it is mom.
Yeah. Yeah. I always wondered why I kept going back, you know. I thought I didn't care about myself, but it's just a natural thing to do.
It's a natural thing to do.
But
It's
yeah.
natural. It's natural. But all you have to do is to go in there and say, I will be attracted to this pull when this pull is uplifting to me. We're always going to respect and honor our parents or people in general, humanity. But when it comes to when we recognize that something has come to destroy our very being, we must know that it's okay for us not to accept it. We do not have to accept it.
Yeah.
You do not have to accept it. When those words come, even though they are very hard, let them come here and out here. Do not let it take root inside of you.
Okay. I
Words can be, when you do your self-talk in the morning, your words can be, I am not going to allow the negative energy to come into my space and try and reorganize that which I have already created myself to be. Anyone who has words like that for me are not welcome. I do not welcome it.
Okay.
And I don't want those words to be spoken around me. You can say that over your life because you are in control over your life. And when you begin to say that, you're going to see that even your mom won't be able to say anything to you like that. Because you're going to take your power back and control your environment. See, you can't speak over her life. Nobody has the power to speak over anybody else's life. So I could never come up here and say, Candace is going to give me $1,000. I can't do that. I can't speak over your life. But what I can do is say, I am going to receive $1,000. Now, whoever brings it to me is whoever brings it to me. What you can say is, I will not have my peace disturbed by words. That could be your morning self-talk.
Okay.
One or two things are going to happen. Your mom is going to be quiet, or her words will no longer bother you. But you are in total control of how you experience this thing called life. So do not surrender it to pain. Do not surrender it to trying to be accepted. Do not surrender it to anything that doesn't bring you joy. This is your life to live.
Yeah.
Yeah. So don't look for acceptance. Don't look for any of that from anybody else. The only person who's going to be in charge of giving you that is you. It's the same for me too, baby girl. It's the same for me too. People used to
Yeah.
call me weird and crazy because I could see dead people. I was the crazy one going to hell. I was the crazy one because I could see things that was going to happen and things that had happened. But you know what? When them jokers need to find out, they call me crazy, crazy girl me. They call me.
Yeah.
But I was going to hell. But guess what? I was just like you, but I came to a space in my life where I said, they don't have a heaven or a hell to give me.
Right.
So I'm going to stop giving them the power to put me in hell.
Right. I need to
Even
work
though
on.
that's mom, don't give her the power to send you to hell.
Yeah. I'm just so afraid, you know, I don't want to be like kicked out or, you know, there's just a lot of fear
Yeah.
for things. And
Yeah.
I've been going through this for years and I'm at my breaking point, to be honest.
Yeah. That's why you're here. So in your self-talk, you would say, and my housing is secure.
Okay.
My housing is secure.
Yeah.
So let's do it together.
Okay. My
You
housing.
can you
Oh,
want to do it by yourself?
oh, we can do it together.
Okay. So I'll say it and then because I think you good. I'll say it and then you come back and say it the way you want to say it.
Okay.
Okay. I am divinely created and I have a
I'm
right to be me in this space. And no one has the power to take that away from me. Every word spoken to me will be in divine light. I will not allow anyone's words that are not to my edification to be in my space or occupy my mind. And my housing is secure. My housing is secure, which means I will never be homeless. And everything in my life is designed to create happy spaces for me. I no longer give this sadness, give this authority, give this control to anyone outside of myself. I live in my space. It is my right to be who I am created to be in peace, in love, in kindness. And at all times, I am safe and secure, fed and sheltered. That is my reality. That is my self-talk.
all right. I have a right to be in this space. I have the right to be myself. I'll never be homeless. I have the right to be happy. I have the right to accept myself. I have the right to not take any nasty negative words my way. I have the right to go through things and not let them overtake me. You know, I have the right to a future that I can dream about and that can become mine. I don't have to I don't have to I don't have to not be here anymore. I have the right to be here just like anyone else. I am somebody. I am loved by myself. If nobody would love me, I would love myself. And I'll have people in my life that will love me as well, as much as I love me, and accept me as well, as much as I accept myself. I have the right to grow and to get better. I have the right to make mistakes. I yeah, yeah. I have the right to be everything I need. I don't have to be without. I don't have to worry.
Hey, I say. I say, beautiful. Look at you, little guy. I say.
Yeah,
Ashe.
that felt good. I really believe
Yes,
that.
yes, yes.
Yeah,
I want you to come up every day and say that.
I will. Because I
And
feel, I think the last time I talked to you, I said this in a message, but I felt something that I didn't expect to feel. Um, it's very hard to get through to me, as I think, because I have a lot of just hatred and things like that. Um, and I equate that hatred with me loving myself. If I don't hate my oppressors, like, I feel like I don't love myself, and that kind
yeah.
of weird thing. But I felt like that energy just said, didn't didn't try to change how I thought about my oppressors, but it just showed me a way out. It just opened a way, and I just came in it, that energy, and I felt like I can just walk away, not do anything. I don't feel like I should do something. You know what I mean? I don't know if that makes sense.
I know what you mean. I know
Yeah,
what you mean.
I'm gonna like
Yes.
welcome that energy more, because I really need it. You know,
Yes.
because this is
Yes.
just years of just being angry and revengeful, and yeah, it's been years, long time. So I really need something more of that.
Yes. Yes. I It's hard to love yourself when the person who you grew up inside did not teach you how to love yourself
Yeah,
and did not give you reflections of love,
yeah,
of yourself. So it's a hard thing, but it's still a doable thing. I remember, I tell you, I share this all the time. When I was in the hospital and they told me that I was going to die, I wasn't going to walk out of the hospital. They said, "You're going to die. You're
wow,
probably going to die before tomorrow, so you need to call your family and tell them goodbye." And I remember when I came home because I said, "I'm not dying." I hadn't heard spirit tell me I was dying, and I hadn't decided to die yet, so I wasn't taking anything that they said. But when I got home, I saw death, and I looked at death because death came for me. And I looked at death and I said, I understand that you have a purpose. I get it. And I'm not upset with you. But I have a purpose too. And my purpose is to live right now. I'm not going to die. I'm not going to accept your invitation at this time. I respect you, but I decline your offer.
yeah,
And death went away. So here's what I'm saying to you.
yeah.
Your mom Your mom is a representation of your lack of self-love. So
Okay.
when you go talk, when you think about her, you say, "I see you. I understand that you are a representation of lack of self-love. This is
Yeah.
what you gave me, but I no longer want to accept it.
Mhm.
I love me." Every
Okay.
time she opens up her mouth to say something to you, or every time she tries to make you feel a way, in
Mm.
your mind, not out loud, in your mind, you would say, "I see you." As Tara always says to me, she says, "I see you." When your mom does that, you say, "I see you."
Mhm.
I see in yourself now, not to your mom. I see you. I
Mhm.
see you lack of self-love. You're
Mhm.
coming to try you're coming to implant lack of self-love. You're trying to pour water on the seed that you planted, and I'm not going to let you anymore. I love myself.
Mhm.
I don't need you to feed my lack of self-love anymore. Thank you. I no longer need your services.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I will do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just energy, baby. It's just energy.
Yeah. And
It's not your mom. It's just the energy.
okay.
It's not your mom. It's just energy
Okay.
flowing through your mom.
Okay. Because
Yeah.
my mom had a traumatic childhood. She was raped, and she was beaten by her mom, all that stuff. And she used to, see, like, I guess shadow people, she says, like, when she was younger, and it'll make her sick when she sees them. So she's been through a lot.
Yeah. It's her trauma.
Yeah.
It's her trauma. And remember, was you here earlier when I said when we have trauma and we don't heal it, we pass the trauma to our children?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why I tend to just hate her, because, if you knew you were that way, you're like, why did you have me, sort of thing. But I guess that's
Well,
just
we
life.
don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, she doesn't know that. She didn't know to clean herself out.
Yeah.
She didn't know that. She didn't know what she was doing. She didn't
Yeah.
know. She still doesn't know. How you know she doesn't know? Because she's still doing the same thing. See, when
Yeah.
you're in your right mind, you don't do things in your wrong mind.
Right.
When you're in your right mind, you don't do things in your wrong mind. Light can't exist where darkness is.
Right.
The light and the darkness cannot exist at the same time. One of them is going to lose. It's either going to be light or it's going to be dark.
Right.
She can't give you right mind in her wrong mind. Right
Right.
now she's in a place where no one taught her how to get free. See, when you get free, you might come back and teach her how to get free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have to
Yeah.
definitely. I feel a feeling that I want to do that, but I just kind of like the protective mechanism in me. It's just like, I don't know. You've hurt me a lot. I don't know if I should want to just deal with her. So I still try to figure that out. But I'm
You're
not
supposed to
totally
feel that
with
way.
it. Huh?
You're supposed to feel that way in the hurt posture. See, the hurt posture has a behavior pattern.
Uh-huh.
You're in the hurt posture, so that's allowed in the hurt posture. But
Okay.
you're working on your healing. When you get to your healing, she will look like an angel to you. She will look like an angel whose wings have been broken off.
Oh, wow.
But it doesn't look like that to you now because you're in the hurt posture. So, and it's cool because when you're hurt, we have a posture, we have a behavior. The right mind and the wrong mind can't exist at the same time. The hurt mind and the healed mind are not the same. The
Right.
hurt mind would have you to feel that way. The healed mind is a whole different posture.
Right.
That's why we got to go through the healing process.
Yeah.
That's why we got to go through the healing process. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll do it.
And do you see? I know you probably won't answer this, but do you see me thriving? I want to say, like, thriving as just being the person that I want to be, and just having my own sort of existence, my own life, my own happiness. Do you see that?
I sure do. And we're all going to be a part of it. I'm going to be a part of that. And so is this tribe.
Right.
We're all a part of your healing and going out into the world and being you. You want to know what your evidence is? So my answer to your question is yes, but I always like evidence. I don't get a yes without evidence. You want some evidence to that?
Yes.
You want me to show you evidence that that's a yes?
Yes.
Because you decided that that's what you wanted. You brought to yourself me
That's
and this
awesome.
tribe.
Yeah.
You did
That's
that.
awesome.
You did that.
Yeah,
You did that. Yes, you did. So you have already started your process.
that's really awesome. I'm very
Hmm.
happy I met you guys. I am. I feel really
Yeah.
good. Felt this way before, and
Yeah.
I value you guys a lot.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ashe. Ashe.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give you some homework for tomorrow
Okay.
because I don't have. You are so beautiful because I asked you, could you meet me here every day, and you said yes. And the
Mhm.
reason I asked you, could you meet me here every day, is because my calendar is 100% booked. I don't have anything. I can't even write a pee break in it. But I did not want to not have time with you. And so you said yes, you would come and meet me on every day. So I'm
Mhm.
going to give you homework, and we'll talk about the homework tomorrow. And here's the homework because I've heard you say the word hate, and I've heard you say you wanted to move away from the word hate. So here's the homework. I want you to tell me, number one, who taught you hate. Don't tell me now. I want you to answer the questions tomorrow. Number
Okay.
one, who taught you hate? Number two, what is the first memory you have of hate? And then number three, what is another memory you have of the word hate?
Okay.
So, who taught you hate? And then two examples of hate that you remember.
Okay. It's gonna be hard because I have to dig deep and I don't remember my thoughts. They're very, I don't know, scattered. But
That's okay.
I'll meditate. That's what I've been doing lately. Surprisingly, I really don't do that, but yeah,
Okay, that's okay. We're gonna
yeah,
push that word right on out.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's not good. I suffered from that word a lot. That sort of energy. Yeah,
yeah, yeah. We're gonna push it out.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. And then once we do the homework, we'll do your self-talk. So we're
Okay,
gonna go over the homework, and then after the homework, you're gonna create a self-talk.
okay,
Yep.
okay.
Ashe.
Thank you so
Ashe.
much. Ashe.
Ashe. Well, you're gonna. I'll see you here tomorrow, beautiful.
Okay.
I always say beautiful. I say beautiful whether it's a girl or boy. So just so you know.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Good, good. Well, I will see you here tomorrow.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Bye.
I'm calling you my second son. I only have one son, but now you are my second son.
Aw, thank you. That's
I'm gonna tell
awesome.
my son, I have a second son, honey.
I love that.
I
Thanks.
should. All right, baby. I'll see you tomorrow. I love you.
I love you too, Mom.
Bye. Mwah.
Bye.
Bye. Ashe. 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 Oh, we had a good morning this morning. Ashe. Come on, Renetta. I know you're not here. What you doing late? Oh, it's after 10. Ah, Renetta! This was amazing, Tripty says. Dr. New, can you show a self-talk for the... Yes! That's what I was getting ready to call Renetta up here for. Okay. So I don't see Renetta. I know it's after 10. Let me do a self-talk because this is morning self-talk. Thank you guys so much for that space to do that. Thank you. So this morning self-talk is on the word cycle, like just knowing that things are not permanent. It's a cycle. I don't have to sit in bad spaces. I can actually just know that it came to teach me something. So here is my self-talk using the word cycle. And it's me talking to myself, creating the life that I want to live. Ah, hi, beautiful. I love you. I love you so much. I love you so much. I give thanks for the opportunity to live in this vessel, this human body, and experience life to the degree that I'd like to. Give thanks. My love for myself is overwhelming right now. Right now, I'm overwhelmed with the amount of love that I have for me. It's amazing. I'm in love with my ability to connect and to merge and to become one with that which created all things. I love this space. I'm so excited about what I'm doing with my life. I'm creating something new. Like literally right now, I am creating something new. I'm creating a new experience. I took something, I have this motto, and the motto is if I do my part in this world and I help who I'm supposed to help in this world, I never have to worry about my life because I'm in perfect harmony. And I've lived that way all my life. And recently, I said to the universe, I just want to be able to do this. Like, get up in the morning and help people find their beautiful selves, to help people live and bask in their own divinity, their own divine right, their own divine source, their own divine power. I could just live in this space. So I need a way to be made so that I can do just that. And a way is being made. And a way is made. It is what I am doing now. This is a good space. Everything about my life I love. I love me. I love the work that I do in this world. I love looking at these beautiful souls transform. It's like getting a gift every single day of my life. I love this place. My spiritual gifts, the ability to be able to hear from that which created all things, the ability to hear from angels and people's loved ones who've made the transitions. It just makes my soul feel good because I'm able to deliver the message that they need to help them either bring closure or start new beginnings. And I love that. And I am the best in the world at it. That stuff flows through me like living waters. The ability to be able to see things that are going to happen and to hear things that have happened and to be able to remove or help people remove blocks from being in their way. I am the best in the world at that. I live in the most highest spiritual place in the planet, in the universe, anywhere. I am one ball of divine light, and it is for me to share with me and for me to share with the world. See, my happiness is my happiness. It may look different than anyone else's happiness, but it's mine. And I freaking adore the stuff I do. I love my boss. I love what I do for a living. My boss is the divine center source of everything. And what I do is help other people find that divine center source of everything. I am already in heaven. I experience heaven every day. I am happy. I am full of peace. My joy passes all understanding. My love radiates. When I walk into the room, just walk into the room, the atmosphere changes because the divine spirit of that which created all things resides in me, and it shines so bright for all to see. And that is the life I live, and it is good. I have a TV show. Yes, I do. Someone called me and said, we love the work that you're doing, and we want to help facilitate this across the world for you. And we would like you to work with us. We have everything laid out for you. We even have all the beautiful souls that are ready to do the work, all signed up. All you need to do is show up and help them. And I am excited about that offer. Oh my, yes! Of course I will do it. That is done. That is done. That is done. That is done. I have healing houses all over the world where people come and retreat, and they come and they heal. And they are not the same as when they walked in, when they leave. They're beautiful cabin homes, the wood. We're drawing energy from the wood. And crap, it's amazing. Like, I freaking love my life. I love my life. I really do. And I can have and do and go anywhere I want to go. I'm not limited by money. I actually love money, and money actually loves me. And we have an intention. We don't have an intention to hurt people. We don't have an intention to harm people. Me and money, we love each other, and we flow. And we flow in the effort to make life good. Not that money makes life good, but the intentions around the money that I have is all wrapped up in love and peace and joy and the ability to help people out, to give to those who need it, to give to those who have blessed me. So I have a good relationship with money. It flows, and it comes to me very easy because it knows I will give it out like I'm supposed to. Yeah, I'm just like super. My life is good. I love it. I love it. I love my life. And that's my morning self talk. Ashe. 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 I love y'all. I bowed down to you. I bowed down to you guys last night, like on the floor, head to the floor and everything. Like, yes, I bow to you. I'm talking about this tribe. I bow to you, and I bow to you in honor, in love, and respect for allowing me to be in your space. I do not take it lightly. I bow to you. I give thanks. I give thanks. That is my morning self talk. So come on, you beautiful souls. Come on up here and do your morning self talk. And if you have not joined the tribe and you feel a calling to join the tribe, make sure you do at www.theanewpractice.com. The link is right here on this in this video. I put the link right there. Yeah. Oh, You did, Paula. We were in the same space. We're sharing the same frequency. I love you, lady. I love you. So make sure you join the tribe and stay linked up. We are meeting here in Maryland. Yay, everyone's coming to Maryland. I am doing a conference in Maryland August the 3rd. August the 3rd. We will be in Maryland. I was working on the place. Let me go. Let me start inviting. Sorry, guys. Mary, you're coming up. I've been looking for the place. I think I found us a place. I think it's very affordable. I think you guys are going to be able to come. I should have the places together by Friday. So, yeah, I'll be getting that together. I love you guys. Mary, it's morning self-talk. Good morning, beautiful.
Good morning.
How are you?
You actually got hit on the nail on its head this morning with your conversation that you spoke, because you hit me directly deep like a sword right to the heart. So I might take a little bit of time.
Go ahead.
Because what I need to say actually hit me from last night praying for change. I had a situation that occurred over the weekend in my group with a close friend. Let's just put it like that. That challenged all my work, my ability on myself. It challenged who I thought I was. The circle. And then you came up here and you were saying all about this is going to hit a little home, so my voice is going to be broken.
Okay.
Because I felt it to the core.
It's okay.
Your conversation that you said this morning about the circle. This is what we're talking about today. I have to look at a paper and just like draw, because it's nervous energy that I have. And if I look at you, I'll lose my train of thought.
It's okay.
My circle of my life, it's been going in the same direction for a very long time. I don't know if people believe they know they're alive from the day they come out of the womb. But I do. I feel it in myself that I know everything that my mom has told me. I have already felt it. Like I knew the day that I was born that I was going to be born, because I had a purpose in life. Whether my life has been extremely hard, but I have a purpose. I said that I would always keep everything in and never release what I Give me a second.
It's okay. You're doing good. You're doing good. Really good.
I've always said that I would keep everything that's happened to me myself. But I keep remembering what my mom said to me the day that I was born. They didn't know that they were pregnant with me. They only thought that they were pregnant with one child. I was in the back. I stopped eating to save my sister. 4 months into being pregnant, the doctor said my hands wrapped around her cord, so the food would stop coming directly to me and go to her. Because they said when she was born, if I didn't stop eating, she would have died. I keep thinking about that and just holding it deep at my heart that I was meant for some reason. I never tell my story because I get scared of what people will think of me. I can remember from the age of 5 living in a house that had no water, no electric, no nothing. I can remember my father always telling me that I was never going to be anything, I wasn't meant for anything, that I was always ugly, that I would never amount to nothing. He was very racist. He didn't like any other color except for white. When I was 8, he would go and sell his, I guess you could call him a junker. He would pick up stuff out of the trash and fix it and resell it. And he left us, meaning me and my sisters, with his friend who lived with us in a house that had no water, no electric. This man took advantage of me for 2 years, not only me, but my sisters. My twin sister was actually lucky. She was my grandmother's favorite, so my grandmother always had her. But my father would leave us with him for weekends at a time, and he would have his way with us, dress us up like dolls, make us wear women clothes. I mean, like, bigger than the body that I had. When my father found out, my father went after him and tried to kill him. The man was arrested, and he had 14 counts of molestation and 13 counts of rape, including his own 2 daughters. I never said anything. I never got the chance to testify against him because there were so many people that did. So I always had the fear because he always told me, I'm going to come and kill you and your family if you ever spoke, if you ever told anybody what happened to you. After that, my father had passed away a year later, and my mom had moved on. I moved to Upper Bensalem in Pennsylvania, and that became a life of mine. Once I was in high school and had my life all picked out, I had gotten taken advantage again of a family friend, then again with the man that I bared children with, who used me as his payment for his drugs because I didn't know any better. He was the knight in shining armor when I was 15, kidnapped me from my home, took me to his country. I lived there for 3 years. When I got pregnant, I came back to the United States and had my children. Then I was taken to a different area of the States, Florida. Found out I was pregnant again. Moved back to Pennsylvania to be close to family. But as always, my family isn't as close as everybody else's is. We all had our own problems. We had our own issues. I became a mother at the age of 16. And after having my 3rd child, which consecutively every year, for 7 years I was pregnant. And after my 3rd child, she was only 6 weeks old. And this man that used me and abused me and beat me senseless, and everybody watched. Nobody jumped in, nobody took care, nobody rescued the person that was in distress, as I would say. I worked 2 jobs, so I worked day and night. Came home, my husband, well, you could say it was my husband. I was with him for 7 years. He took my kids and gave them to his brother to take to his country, and I've never seen them since. And they're all older. Until they were 18, 19, and 20. But that's a whole nother topic. My
Mm. I'm just gonna wait a minute because I'm sure her phone died and bring her back up. There we go. All right. Mary, I cleared it out so that I could bring you back up because it's not connecting that way. So can you put I'm gonna just try to invite you. There we go. I'm sure your phone died. So I am inviting you now, and it looks like that it's coming your way. Everyone, just be patient. Give us a minute to connect again. All right, let's do this. I am going to clear the whole queue out. Ida and Geraldine, please come back. Because I'm just going to clear the whole queue. So you got to put invite back in. Mary, do you see the invitation on your side? Stay with us, Mary. We're still with you, beautiful. We're still with you. Okay. Mary, you might have to go out and come back in because it's not letting me reconnect to you. So go out and then come back in. You're doing a beautiful job, Mary. Yeah. So Mary, go out and then come back in if you can. When I say go out, I mean like shut the Facebook program down and then come back in because you're stuck on my screen. Like it's inviting you, but it's not going to let me. Okay, there we go. There it goes. There we
I'm back.
go. It's okay, and we are still here with you.
It's just that the circle of my life has been seriously damaged. And with the incident I had over the weekend, it brought my faith, my spirit, everything down because it was a friend. Somebody, you know what I mean? Somebody that you respect their opinion brings you down. What hope do you have? Do you understand what I mean?
Yes.
And all my life, I have been so scared to speak about what has happened to me and the situations I have brought myself into because of my situation. And I accept that. I accept the responsibility of, you know, being overprotective with my kids because of what happened to me. I respect the universe's decision, and it's not a decision because it's something good. It's something like you were saying, a cycle that things also happen to my daughter in forms of what has happened to me. It is a cycle that you bring from your own life into your children's lives. But one thing that I have seen with myself is that I am strong. I'm here for a reason. All of the stuff, all of the beatings, all of the molestation, all of the rapes and being told you're not good enough, you're not this, you're not that, and believing it for so many years, buying friendships, you know, helping people just because I want them to like me for me. But then when I got into that situation of need, like you were saying, you've done for people so long, and then when you go into need, where is that background? I don't, now I see I don't need that background no more. I don't need it. My life will be my life. So I feel like I'm bringing in a lot of noise. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I can hear you.
A lot of things have happened in my life, and I felt like when you were speaking this morning, it was like you were speaking to my soul, because I don't think I would have ever had the courage to come up live in front of all these people, because my story I don't tell to many people. It's very few. And to have my sister explain to me that the man that has done this to me is dead, I still feel like he's alive, because I never got that closure. To look him in his face and say, why did you do this to me? What was this? Why? Why did you choose me and my family? I'm sorry to feel selfish, but I was, in my mind, I was saying, why? Why would you choose us and not the other people that you were choosing before? How did you find us? Why did you choose me to destroy my life, my innocence, my soul, my everything? And I still to this day don't believe he's dead, even though I'm showed the obituary. And it comes to that point and situation in time that I need to have closure. And that's what I was praying on last night, because when I read my cards after the situation that happened in my own group, where I specifically say it's for harmony, it's for peace, uplifting, and good spirit. To have people tell me there is a negativity in your group, there is something pulling down your spirit, not only the spirit of the group, but the spirit that you have inside. Like, they would tell me that I didn't know how to stick up for myself, that I was weak. And I had people in my own group send me messages saying that I was weak, that I didn't have the strength in myself to stick up for myself. See that it was happening. My eyes were so closed I couldn't see it happening. But there are other people that saw it happening, and this person was a friend. How do you bully somebody and say that you love them? You don't. It's not true. And I had to be woken up to see that. And I prayed last night. I said, give me the strength to put all of this to rest and have peace. I said, because I was told to myself, have inside yourself and you'll never have peace. And I didn't let it go, and I felt like this is where I didn't let it go. And I did. And I did. And I also, to pick up the spirit in here, I'm going to read my self-talk, because I give you thanks, because this space gives me a place I can be myself, and it has given me a lot of strength, more strength than you will ever know. And I know I have gifts from above. If I did, I wouldn't be here. Everybody has a gift. matter whether it's healing or loving or like you can see people, hear people. I get feelings of everything. I'm just too scared. I have fear. I'm a very scared person. And that is because of what I've been through. But I'm getting stronger by talking here with everybody. And it's such a truth. I was waiting to do it when we were in the sister circle. And I prayed, and this was the moment you showed me today. Your story. That our lives are similar. I also pulled a card for the group this morning. I wasn't happy, but I pulled the card for the group. I also pulled the card for Angela that's inside our group here. And we got the same card. So I'm going to turn it around so you can see. Oh, I have to hold it up. Okay. What it says is, I'm in the process of positive change. And it says, I am unfolding in fulfilling ways only good can come to me. I now express health, happiness, prosperity, and peace of mind. And I thought when I pulled this card that it was meant for me, but it's not only meant for me, it's meant for you because our stories are similar. But it also can go for Candace as well because of the simple situation, the positivity. Things are changing, and they're going to change for the best, and I believe that. And this is out of my new deck. Wanted to show you. It's the Power Thought cards. And they are powerful thoughts for your affirmation of your day. And I thought it would be beautiful for here. It's meant for us. This deck was meant for our group.
I say.
So I am going to put my glasses on and I am going to say my self-talk because I need that uplifting spirit at the moment. It says, beautiful morning 24/7. I am happy. I am loved. I am blessed. I am wealthy. I am positive. I am grateful for everything. I am abundance. I am confident. I am healthy. I am strong. I am a loving, strong, beautiful woman. I am blessed by the divine universe. I am blessed with so many beautiful gifts inside myself. I am an amazing soul here to help myself heal and help others heal. I am a great mom. I am a great wife. I am a great friend if they choose to have me as their friend. I am worthy of an amazing and abundant and healthy and wonderful life. I am the light. I am the energy of my own life. I love myself. And I just have one other thing to ask of you. I know I wasn't supposed to, but I need to show you something else. When I got my deck for myself, I have to place it down. I had went and looked through things, and I had got this because this is you.
Oh, that's pretty. What is that? That's a necklace or earrings?
It's a necklace. And what it says on it says Wolf Dream Catcher Amulet. It says, let this dream catcher protect your sorry, my reading's bad.
It's okay.
To protect your heart and dreams from evil. As the wolf watches over and seeks the best of the best, good in your life. And this was meant for you.
Ashe.
Remember when I sent the message to you? It was
Yeah.
meant for you? Well, this was too.
Ah, that's my favorite color.
Well,
Wow.
these two things were meant for you. And I saw them and I chose them for you. And I will send them to you if I can't make it to Maryland, but I'm going to try.
You're coming
My
to
heart.
Maryland.
I am manifesting. I'm coming. If God is willing, I have to take a trip to Pennsylvania. It's not the most beautiful trip. I have to visit someone who is on their last, moments in their
Yeah.
journey.
Yeah.
And I had other plans that now seem to be canceled. So I'll be taking a brief vacation to Pennsylvania instead of the longer vacation that I was planning. So I am definitely trying to manifest in August. August, right? August the
Yeah.
3rd?
August 3rd. Yeah, you're coming to
Which,
Maryland. Can I interrupt you for 1 second?
uh-oh. Did
Um,
I do something wrong?
oh no, not at all. Not at all. What state do you live in?
I live in Virginia. I live in Abington, Virginia.
Listen, Mary, you're coming to Maryland and I'm paying for it.
Well,
Yes. You will be here at the conference.
do that.
Yes, you will do that. You will receive that. You are coming to Maryland and I am personally paying for your trip here. Yes, you are. So yours has already manifested. Yes. Yours has already manifested. And let me tell you what we're going to do on August the 3rd. We're going to kill that man. He will die in your trip. When you come, when you leave and go back home, he will be dead to you. You will know that he is dead.
Thank you.
You are coming to Maryland. And before you even showed that stuff, that beautiful stuff that you got me, Spirit told me to sow into your life. So I need to know, where do you accept cash? Because I am sending you a cash. I do what Spirit tells me to do. I do what Spirit tells me to do. So you are going to have to learn to receive. I am sending you. I am sowing into you. So how do you receive cash? Do you receive it on PayPal? How do you receive cash?
Gonna explain something to you. I have never received cash before. I've never done anything. The work I do it from my heart. I don't ask for nothing in return. And I don't even know how to set up stuff like that.
Do you guys have Western Union where you live?
Yeah. Every Walmart has that.
Western Union. Send me the city and state of the Walmart that accepts Western Union. Make sure that it's, call Walmart and see if they accept Western Union, and then ask them what's their city code. And let me know so I can make sure I'm sending it to the right place.
Okay.
Yes.
My
Yes.
daughter's good. My daughter and my son are good with computers. I can ask him to set up whatever it is that I need to set up, as long as it's safe for you and I, like for us to receive.
Oh, okay. My
Because
cousin is here. She said I can do Walmart to Walmart. Cousin, will you go
I
with me tonight? Cousin, will you go to can we go to Walmart tonight, cousin?
for what? Not tonight.
Yeah, today.
For what?
Cousin, will you go with me to Walmart tonight? Just tell me yes or no. I will. So my cousin's going to take me to Walmart tonight, and I'm going to send it tonight. So I just need to know the city and state, I guess. I know the state. I just need to know the city. And I'm going to send you cash, Walmart to Walmart. And you're going to receive it. And you're coming to Maryland. So that's done. So ask your husband and all of those beautiful people.
I don't understand. You have to private message me this because this is all overwhelming for me. I'm sorry. I'm just. Can I explain something? I mean, I'm not used to receiving anything. It's just because I always give, give, give. I don't know how it feels to receive.
Ashe. 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 I know. I know that feeling. I know that feeling. I know that feeling. Ashe. 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 I love you, lady. So I'm going to say it one more time so you can know that you heard it for real. You are coming to Maryland. I am paying for your ride here, and I'm paying for your stay here. Your expenses have already been taken care of for the August 3rd conference. So tell your family you are coming to Maryland on August the 3rd.
Thank you.
All you have to do is show up.
Okay, I will be there.
To you.
I'm sorry. How do I explain this? Emotions are arised and I do have short-term memory loss, meaning that I forget things. Please just inbox me this because I have no idea how to receive it or how to feel right now. You have no idea. My face, my face is all red. I feel heat all through my body. It's amazing. And I love you. I love you and I love the tribe, and God answered my prayers because that's what I asked in my prayers last night. I was like, not only am I going to go up there today and I'm going to open my heart, I said I'm going to sit here and I'm going to do everything I can to manifest. I even told my husband last night, and he can testify to it. I said to him, I said, I really want to go to this conference. I said, because I've never had the feelings that I feel when I talk to Dr. Anu. It's like I feel like a whole new person, like that untouchable, unstoppable thing. All of this came because all of this came because of the situation that I had in my own group. People are telling me I have no gifts, and I have no nothing. I'm this and that. I'm like, okay, whatever. There's a door. Goodbye. It just brought my faith and my spirit down. And I'm like, show me a sign, God. Show me that there is hope and possibility for my life. A purpose. Me here, there's a purpose. Show me what my purpose is. I said, because I'm trying to give out my heart for free. It's like I'm not asking for nothing in return. And I even had my friend say to me, oh, well, we'll do it for donations to charity. And, maybe when we do go into business, we can donate half of it to charities and receive half of it for ourselves. I said, I don't know how it is to receive. I don't know. I said, I do to give. I know how to give. That is what it means to have been born. I know how to give, but I don't know how to receive.
You got it. You got it. You got it. That's done. And and this is your tribe.
I'm sorry I took up so much time in a group. God, I know you have other things to do, but Spirit told me to talk today. It just flew.
It is not a problem. And this is your group, Mary. I know you don't know this yet. I know that you don't know this yet, but this is your group. This is your group. And I believe in my heart that your gifts and your talents will be in this group. I know you have your own group, but I believe, and I always have, I just never verbalized it, that your gifts will grow in this group.
Am willing to expand because I know I was meant for something. I just don't know what it is yet. And I'm working on it. I'm 41 years old. And I'm on disability for so many issues that have happened to my body with the post-traumatic stress, work jobs, being hit over the head with a gun, held at gunpoint. I mean, I have so many issues inside of myself, but today I got them out. And my card said, Archangel Raphael, if you shall release it, you shall receive it. You release your pain and you shall receive love. And it all shows right here. So I know where my path is meant to be, and that is right here where I'm at. The other group is just to help people. It's not what I feel when I'm here. Here is what I feel is home. Do you understand? So,
Yeah.
Ashe, I am done.
Ashe. Don't forget to send me the city. You know,
Okay.
I think all I need is the city. So
And
just
send me your PO box. I need to send you this. This needs to
okay. Ashe. I will. And thank you. I'm going to receive it. I love you, lady.
love you all.
Ashe. 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 Welcome, everyone, to the A New Practice. This is our morning self-talk. We are here, and we are doing self-talk. Thank you for being here. I think Joanne, my beautiful sister. Oh, she was next. Where'd you go, Joanne? Joanne, where'd you go? Before I go to Tripty, I want to make sure that Joanne is not here because she left. I don't know if she's back in or not. So she was supposed to be coming up next. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Welcome, Mary, to Maryland. They're coming to Maryland, baby. Yes. Joanne, you were next. I was going to call you. Are you still coming up? I know sometimes people come out of the queue when we're talking for a long time. Sometimes people come out of the queue. So you were next. So I just wanted to make sure that you still wanted to come up before I go to the next person. Oh, I have to go, but I wanted to hold that space for Mary. I love you all so much. Oh, see that, Mary? Thank you, Paula, and I love you, Paula. I love you, beautiful Paula. I love you so much. Joanne, are you coming up? I just want to make sure you still wanted to come up before I go to Tripty because it was you and then Tripty. So are you coming up? My phone was not in the right way. Is it in the right way now? Do you want to come up now? Okay. Oh. Geraldine, I'll make
yes,
baby.
it's in the right way now.
Joanne is in the house.
Wow.
How beautiful.
Another powerful morning, like usual. Wow. Wow. I'm so honored to know, remember when I say we never know the story of anybody. Everybody have his own story. So when you think bad of someone, just think that just before what you're going to think. Just before that. I'm not talking about Mary, but I'm talking about all the people we all have our story always, and it's so touching. It's so touching when people open and say that to us, because it's like we're honored. It's like a beautiful soul have confidence in us to say that. So, and we all here, you can fall in our hand. We all here to pick you up. All of us. We all there for that.
Yes. Yes.
And Mary, I love you. Candice, I love you. I love everybody. But it's so brave from you to do that. It's so brave. And sometimes, people say things about us because they think that about them. So that's it.
Yes. Yes.
That's it. It's
Yes.
always that anyway. It's always that.
Yes.
So I'm really proud to be in that. And I'm so glad that she's coming. Yes.
That was a good time. Joanne, you're coming to Maryland too, right?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Hey, I'm coming. Anyway,
we are manifesting this stuff.
I don't have my calendar yet, but even if I'm working, I say I'm going to arrange. I have a wonderful assistant that she's better than me, and she's going to replace me, and it's going to be fine. Everything's going to be fine. Oh, no.
No one is better than you.
I'm not going to let that, no. One life to live. So,
ooh, yes.
huh?
One to live.
I want to live like I want and like I dream. And my self-talk this morning is, I am making magic like normal now. I am connect to my magic. I am the magic. I am the aspect for myself. I am resonate with it. I give myself the permission to be myself, the real me, not just in the tribe, everywhere, I'm gonna be the real me. And if you don't like it, zap me, like with the television, you zap when you don't like the channel, zap me, I don't care.
I love you. You are crazy and I love you.
I am doing.
I'm not zapping you.
I'm not doing the I have to. I am doing what I feel it to. And I feel to go in Maryland. I feel that in my soul. I am doing that. I have always the synchronicity. When I'm doing that, I always, and it's true, when I'm doing that, the true myself, and I align, I'm always in the synchronicity of everything around me, everything. I am feeling so positive and happy. All good things come to me easily and effortlessly each and every day. I am so abundant and full of prosperity. I feel so blessed and I live in gratitude. The best is yet to come. I feel love. Oh yeah, Ashe. I feel love and I'm sure you're feeling it too. Yes. Love is here in the powerhouse of the tribe. It's begin there, and it's going all around us in our life. P.S. Love is everything. Love is the power. I practice love. That's why I am powerful. I am love. I am balanced in all area in my life. Ashe. Finish. This is my best one and not the best one for tomorrow, because I'm going to write the best one for tomorrow. That's it.
I love you. You said I get better every day. I get better every day. I love it. I'm with you, beautiful.
Yes, we all.
Over time.
I told you the other day, I say it's always powerful and powerful. My God, when we're gonna be all in Maryland, check out Maryland.
Okay.
It's gonna be fire everywhere, like energetic. I say energetic in the real energetic fire. It's gonna be woo!
Yes.
We're gonna be crazy. You know, I like to be sometimes crazy. I'm gonna be really crazy.
Okay, let's Prince. Let's go crazy. Get down.
Yes, wild and crazy.
Yeah.
It's so beautiful when we're wild and crazy, you know?
Yes.
So,
Yes. I say, it's gonna be an earthquake in Maryland.
Oh yeah. Energetically.
So let's say earthquake.
Energetically.
Yes.
So I'm gonna let the space for my beautiful Tripti. And I since she show us Durga, I'm thinking about Durga every day. And when I thinking about her, the color is brighter. All the color is brighter. The sun is brighter. The sky is brighter. The light in my house is brighter. Everything is bright. Thank you. Thank you, Durga. She's there. She's with us. Yes. So I kiss you. All of you.
I love you.
We're gonna see each other, each of you. I'm gonna take you in my arm and I'm gonna kiss you like JoJo's know how to do that.
I say.
I'm gonna print you with my love. I'm gonna print you with my love.
I say.
Bye, my love. Bye.
Love you. I see you tomorrow.
Yes.
Bye.
So tonight? You're not doing tonight?
Tonight is Monday. Yes, tonight.
Okay.
Woo,
Okay.
thank you. Tonight. Sorry. Tonight.
Bye.
I say. Yep, tonight at 8 o'clock. All right. So we have a long line. We have a lot of people who are ready to come on. Yay!
Yay.
Tripti, and then hold on, what I do? Okay, sorry, babe. We have a lot of people waiting to come on. This is so cool. We have Tripti and then Geraldine, and then 4 other people after that. I got you. Tripti is coming in. Oh, before Tripti come in, everyone, please join the tribe. Please book sessions. Please book your sessions. If you are in your healing space and you're ready to go through your healing, make sure you book a session with me. Go to the website, go to the left side where it says book with Dr. Anu and book your session with me. Let's get the healing going. Do not be shy. And someone sent me a message and said, how do you book a session with me? So I'm going to put it on my Facebook page, and then I'll also send it to you in a link in Messenger. So please, guys, book your session with me. I really appreciate that. To me, that's supporting me, and I'm definitely going to give you the best of me. Definitely going to give you the best of me. And yes, I will be on tonight at 8 p.m., and that's when we do live coaching. Yeah. So good morning. Hi, Tripti.
Hello. It was full of emotional self-talk. Amazing. You really shaken all of us. Your talk was amazing, and then 2 self-talks. Wow. Just so touching, so healing, so much healing. And I always tell myself, and that's the intro of mine on my Facebook also, and I I believe in it, and I always say it in routine also, that I am true to myself and my soul, and I fear none. I fear none. And I truly, truly believe in that. The reason why I'm saying this is last 1.5 years of mine was such a learning journey, such a roller coaster journey of emotions, pain, anger. But Durga, what you all are talking about, she really stood strong right behind me, saying, "Don't move, stay there, stay there." And it was so amazing, Dr. Anu. I mean, today when I think about it, it's very hard to even imagine, am I the same Tripti? Because I I used to get angry very, very quickly. I had very short tempered, and I used to confront people if they used to say something. But in the last 1.5 year of my journey, when I have seen people trying to pull me down as hard as possible, trying to demean me, trying to say bad things about me, trying to pull my event down as hard as possible. I mean, I had 4 events, I remember. I had so much trouble during those events. And I just said it to myself and to her that you are there and you have to take care of it. And trust you me, the moment I just told her that you have to take care of it, that day and today, there is no looking back. I mean, I have changed 360-degree. Now people still try and say things about me, but it really doesn't matter. People tell me, or they share the clip and they say, see, so and so person said this thing. I just smile and say, it's their life journey. Let it be. It doesn't matter. I hear so many things from my extended family, or they're trying to say what not. And I just say, it doesn't matter. Because my bread and butter is earned by my husband. My bread and butter is in my house, is delivered by my Durga, no one else. And this is my life, and I do not give my right remote control to anyone. They cannot change channels the way they want. If they like it, I am all there with all my heart and soul. If they don't like it, catch the highway. Catch the highway. I am really not interested in their drama soup, and I am really not ready to entertain any kind of nonsense, because I know in my heart that I have never ever troubled anyone, never ever tried to defame anyone, never ever tried to pull anyone down. But if someone tried to do that, it's their life journey. I do not put myself in that circle where I trouble my soul. No, I don't do that. I don't do that, and I do not let anyone play piano in my life. No.
I love
No.
that.
It's as simple as that. My life, my way. Don't mess it. Do not mess it.
Ashe.
If you do not,
Ashe.
if you cannot help me, if you cannot pull me up, if you cannot stand with me, if you cannot appreciate who I am the way I am, if you cannot be good with me, Don't try to
Mhm.
cross the line because I can be dot 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 and filling the blanks whatever you want to.
I know.
and people and people know that, they know that. And today, while like we are
Okay.
trying to make all the proposals and everything, and I was going through the YouTube videos which people have uploaded of my event, and I was thrilled, overjoyed with all those images where it had more than 3 million views, different videos. And I was like, wow, wow. I mean, amazing, amazing. So this life journey from last 1.5 year has taught immense thing in so many positive way. Here I am. Here I am. I today one of my friend was asking me, what changes do you see in yourself? I am not. I am what I was 1.5 years back. I am a completely different person in terms of
Mm,
good. In
mhm.
terms of good, and I know that she
Right.
is standing right beside me while I'm saying that. While I'm
Ashe.
saying that. And I'll just share a quick example because I know a lot of people are there to come online. So I do this
Okay.
community service for my community, which is a matrimonial thing I do, and people get into a different kind of competition. Mine is a complete social service, and I had this neighbor of mine who started the same kind of service, approaching all my relatives that she's doing it, please approach me. And she messaged every individual person in my family, my friends, everywhere. And people used to tell me,
Oh,
can
man.
you believe it? That is your neighbor staying right in front of your house. And I just said a simple thing, let it be. She is looking at it. Can you believe it? I got a call from that same lady today seeking help for her child,
Exactly.
for her child for matrimonial purpose. And the moment I got the call, and I just imagined to my God, my deity, and like, okay, now you're getting her back, what to do? It is a life is a full circle.
Ashe.
People need to understand. I mean, when you know you are not doing
Yes.
anything wrong to, and people do wrong to you, they will come back to you.
Yes. Yes.
And since morning, I am just smiling. I'm just smiling. I shared this with my mother, and she was like, "Now, what does she want? I don't know. I don't know." But this is how human beings are. I mean, they need to understand that you can
Yep.
grow hand in hand, you can grow together because universe has everything for everyone.
Yep. Yep.
If you cannot grow together, at least give that space to the other person to grow. Don't try to pull that person down. Because if you're doing it, universe is going to question you again. They are going
Yes.
to question that again. I mean, it's
Mhm.
amazing. And I was just smiling since morning. So I thought I'll just share how life comes to a full circle, how
Yep.
people change, how people
Yep.
change. And it
Yep.
was amazing to hear those praising words from her. I
Mhm.
I was speechless. I mean, like, wow. Good. Welcome back.
Welcome
Welcome
back.
back. But I am not interested in that mess again because, you know,
I love it.
Dr. Anu, that really, when that thing happened and when I used to get those messages, I was shaken. I mean, you're just staying door away from my house and you're doing that to me, and you have approached every single person in my family, and now you're coming back to me asking and seeking help. What can be better than that?
What can be better than that? It doesn't get any better than that. I always say, I used to have this thing, and I still have it. I'm very protective of the brand for the new practice and the work, because people come in and they sit for 2 or 3 times and then they think they can go out and do the same thing that I'm doing here. And I always go into meditation about the people who are going to approach the people who are doing that. Because if you don't take any time to actually study, when someone asks you a question, you won't be able to answer it because you don't have the back end knowledge. And so when this is what you just is like, we're sharing the same experience, just on different topics. So you come and you see what I'm doing and then you go do it, but you didn't take the time to study to get the back end information. So now when the questions are asked or you need more, you got to come back to your source, when you should have stayed with your source in the beginning and got the back end teaching. And I always liken that to there's a scripture that says I like 2 scriptures for that, and it can be found in any book. But one of my scriptures is, you reap what you sow. So if you came into this place with the intentions to take something and not be honorable about it, and then go and spread it, it cannot work because your intentions were not pure. 2, the word says, touch not my anointed and do my prophet no harm. So if they tell you, don't mess with me, they really mean, don't mess with me.
Absolutely.
And here's my 3rd scripture. Vengeance is mine, says the Lord. That's in the Bible. I don't have to do anything. I don't have to think about you. I don't have to do any of that, because your actions are governed by something outside that I don't have to sit down and do. But when you do it, I'm going to know it, because Spirit is going to show me evidence of the promise or evidence of the word. So when you need it, you got to come back. You have to come back to your source. You have to come back to the source in which you stole from.
Absolutely.
Because that's the way the Spirit can identify its behavior. So
Absolutely.
I totally get what you're saying.
Yeah, it's amazing. I mean,
totally get it.
when I started this dance event 1.5 years back, as I shared earlier, no one used to do these kind of events. So when I did, people started copying the same kind of event, same kind of format, and I used to change the format every time I used to do event. And as the saying goes, imitation is best form of flattering. You can imitate it, but you cannot do the same thing.
Duplicate it.
You cannot do the same thing. With every event, I have raised the standard high. I mean, you match to it because I do it with utmost honesty, dignity, and grace. I do not copy anyone, but at the same time, when people did those events, I made sure that I send them all the best wishes. And I've always asked them, let me know if you need any help. And after they did the event, they realized, and they have messaged me. I mean, I have those messages where they said that we got inspiration from you because this was your brainchild. I mean, this dance form
Ashe.
is in my state from ages, from generations, but no one touched it. But now that it is there on YouTube, on all social media, people are following it, people are doing it. And whenever they do it in every state, they know where it started from. They know my name. They know who was the brain behind this. So I
Ashe.
get a message from them that we got inspiration from your event and we are doing it. I mean, I have no problem people doing it. I wish them all the best. At least in my soul, I know I have never ever uttered a bad feeling for them that why they are doing it. I mean, do it. All the best. So that's why I keep
Ashe.
saying I am true to my soul and I fear none. I fear
Ashe.
none. Because end of the day, I am answerable to my soul and my deity. Besides these two people, I am not answerable to anyone. None.
Ashe.
None.
Ashe.
Neither my kids, nor my husband, nor my mother, no one. Because I know that this is my soul journey, this is my life path, and I have to walk alone. And I cannot cheat with both of them, neither my deity nor my soul.
Mm-mm.
So,
Nope. Nope. Not at all.
yep.
Hmm. Hmm.
So it's
Ashe.
amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So when these things happen, when they come back in your life, and this is not the first time it happened in many other cases. When people went away, they turned back, they took a U-turn and they tried to be in my life or and I'm like, thank you, no thank you. I mean, I cannot get into that soup again. Sorry. I've learned my
Mm-mm.
lesson. Please move on.
Right. Thank you
I
for the
and I
lesson. I got it.
Yes, and I have learned it very hard way. I'll be very honest. I There were days, there were nights when I used to sit alone, I used to cry, I used to feel so bad, and I used to question my deity. What wrong I have done in my life that this is thing happening with me? Why are people behaving like that? Why are people ignoring it? Why are people angry with me when I know I have not done anything wrong? I
Mm-hmm.
understand end of the day I am human being. I can
Mm-hmm.
do like I can be at fault, but I have never hurt anyone's soul. We can make
Ashe.
mistakes. We can make mistakes because we are human being,
Ashe.
but not intentionally. I have ever no. Even when I'm saying
Ashe.
that, I'm getting goosebumps because I know I have never ever intentionally hurt anyone in my life.
Ashe.
I cannot sleep if I hurt anyone. I'll be very honest. Even if I like, there are days when I got mad on my daughter, on my son, or my husband. I used to feel bad when those words used to come out. I mean, when I used to get very angry, those like the shoutings and everything, I used to get mad. But then that tape used to rewind. Why are you doing it? Don't do it. Don't do it. Until then, those words used to just run from my mouth. I mean, like I cannot control. But things have changed, and these life lessons are amazing. We are learning. An amazing learning journey.
Mm-hmm.
So the state I'm in, I am very peaceful in my heart, in my soul, and I have deepest gratitude for the universe. And I'm in the receiving mode now. I'm in the receiving mode. Yes.
Ashe. 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 Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It feels good.
Mm-hmm.
It feels good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Looks like some messages are coming.
You always see them early. You really do see the future. I want you to know that. You do see the future, lady. Because I'm just eating. I'll probably get a message later now that you said it. You always say it and then it comes later.
I don't know why I said that, but I I felt it, so I just said it. I just felt
Yes,
it.
probably coming. The last time you said it, I was like, it's probably coming. And it came. Yeah. So you can't say you don't see in the future. You see in the future.
I mean,
That third eye is working.
that intuition is working to an extent that I had a WhatsApp exchange with my friend, and I just send a smiley to her. And when I send a smiley to her, I'm like, she's going to call now. And she called. And I really laughed. And she was asking, what? I mean, I just said that you're going to call. And she was like, stop it. Which is amazing. Amazing. I'm in a receiving mode, I said, and I'm repeating it again and again. Thank you, universe, for everything. What can be better than that? What can be better than that? And I know this event is going to be the best event so far. And I'm already making the ground. So people are
Mhm.
asking, queries coming. I know this is going to be a big, 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 big one. I know that.
Mhm. Mhm. Ashe.
Yes, yes, yes. So thank you, Dr. Anu, as always. You're an
Thank
amazing
you.
listener. You're an amazing listener. Amazing listener. So, so, so good. Thank you.
Thank you.
And you guys are
Thank
going to flood Maryland with so much of hotness, I'm telling you. I mean, it will be tough for me to send ambulance from India. So you guys behave in Maryland. I can feel the tornado towards Maryland. Guys, wow. Wow. I'm going to miss it.
you.
Wow. But I'll
You
be in
have to
thoughts
join us.
and prayers. Yes, I'll be there in spirits.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. I can
Yeah.
feel the energy. Yes, yes. So thank you so much.
Ashe.
You have amazing, amazing day. Love you guys.
Thank. Love you
Thank you.
too.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. See you tomorrow.
Oh, yes.
Ashe. Ashe. I have no intentions of behaving. I'm told I have no intentions of behaving. Ashe. Geraldine. Geraldine, here you come, beautiful. Everyone, please, please, please. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to the new practice. If you are new here, we welcome you. You have landed in the tribe, baby. Landed in the tribe. So if you have been listening and you feel drawn to join this beautiful energy, make sure you do. We are not on Facebook all the time. We have our own place at www.thenewpractice.com. Make sure you. How beautiful. How beautiful. How beautiful. Um, I put in here and Geraldine, I'm sending for you now. You should see the connection. I put in the comment line Tripty's dance. Um, it was so beautiful. I watched it and I said, "There's Tripty." So here's Tripty's dance. I'm going to put it in the comment line again. I put it in here about 3 or 4 times already as she was talking. But just in case you missed it because you were tuned into the words she was saying, I did put it down there again just now. Tandalea Dunn, hello, beautiful. Hi, guys. How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome to the tribe. Make sure you guys book your appointments, book your sessions with me. I just want to keep saying that. And I want to thank you all for the donations. I said it earlier. I'm going to say it now. I said earlier, somebody sent me 47 cents Friday. They sent me 47 cents. And I got to tell you, it was the best 47 cents I have ever received. And I'm so grateful. I always say I'm so grateful because when you are giving a donation when you are donating to me, it says that I've done something of value in your life and you are showing me evidence of that. And I give thanks. And 47 cents for me, it felt like $1 million. It felt like $1 million. You know what I mean? Because I know the energy that is here is all love and respect. This is where I live. I live in here with you guys. I live in the tribe. I feel the tribe. I know the tribe. You know what I mean? I know I know everyone in here. I know that it's beautiful and they have good intentions. So when I saw the 47 cent, I said, wow, someone is really, really giving from their heart because this is a sacrifice. I can tell by the amount that it was a sacrifice. And I gave so much thanks to that sacrifice for that beautiful soul who did that. Freaking amazing. Freaking amazing. So I give thanks. And I give thanks for all of the donations that have come in. I really do. I really do. When you show me the sacrifice, I can't put it into words. My body just is so appreciative. It like flutters. It's like, I don't know if you ever went to church and you start hopping, and if any of y'all ever done that, gone to church and you start hopping and screaming in church, that's what it felt like. It felt like this. Like someone sacrificed and did that for me. They sacrificed. And that I just can't explain it. So thank you all for all your sacrifices. Jalen, hi. Listen, you're a terrible. Like, don't forget, I need to come out. As if I could ever forget you ladies.
The ties that bind this tribe are insane. They are insane. The powerhouse you did when you first came on, me and Tara talked an hour and a half last night, exactly what you said. And I told her I can't put it into words. A new will, and you did. You did. We were talking about just
can't make this stuff up.
And the trauma that can happen and the attachment that you have to it, the story and the emotional pain that you can connect to it, and how to cut that. And I kept saying, I'm not explaining this right to you, Tara. I was like, Dr. Anu will. She will. And then this morning, you're just, whoo.
Ashay.
And I feel awesome holding a moonstone. And I'm shaking. I'm like shaking. I feel all your guys' energy. It is crazy.
Yes.
The ties behind this tribe are real.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Love it. I love it.
They are. They are. Like they are. They are. It's real. You can't make this stuff up.
You cannot. You were able. We had to have been on the same vibration last night, and you felt it. You felt it.
Yes,
We all
yes,
felt
yes, yes.
the
I
synchronicity,
say,
I mean, all of it. It's real, and
yes.
nobody can say anything any different.
I say,
Like
I
I said,
say.
I feel right now, just holding this stone is nuts. I'm shaking.
And you have the stone with you that we pulled for today. That's crazy.
I do. My hands are sweating.
Goodness. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe,
I love
Ashe.
you guys. I love you girls. I love you girls.
We love you too. I love you too. I love you too. Ashe,
But
Ashe.
that cycle that you're talking about, that it's crazy. I mean, the cycle of the bad, the good, the ugly, the happy, our life road, the curves, the turns, the connection we have to it, and how we can decide whether it helps lead our reaction. It's like we choose to do so. When I was talking to Tara last night, it's like it's hard. I was telling her, my counselor, and if I'm shaking, I'm sorry, because
It's okay. It's okay. It's beautiful.
the counselor sat there and said, forgiveness. He's like, that's all I see in you. He's like, what people spend their entire life trying to do, you did it. You did it. The attachment I had to certain traumas or certain people, I was able to forgive and actually forgive. And that did not mean for that other person, that meant for me. That didn't make it okay what that other person did. That was for me. And
Ashe.
when I realized that the incident instant the instant or the thing that happened or the people that had did it to wasn't going to allow me to become or stay a victim anymore. When I realized that, I was able to detach that emotional story to it. And when I was trying to decide this because she was asking me about forgiveness. And it's really hard to explain to other people when other people are still so attached.
Ashe.
It's beautiful. I mean, once you start learning how to forgive, it's beautiful. I am the forgiveness I give somebody else.
Ashe. 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 That's real. That's real.
And thank you for the other day showing me that I'm stuck. Oh my gosh, it's been the last 3 days, 4 days. Ah, thank you.
Ashe. Thank
Maybe
you.
out here, but inside, I know what I got to do. So thank you.
Ashe. Ashe. Thank you, lady. Thank you. Thank you. Ah, I love this place. I love you.
Fake the smiles. You can't fake the energy. You can't fake any of this.
No.
That's not nerves. That's us. That's this vibration that we just throw out there that can manifest whatever we want it to.
Yes. Yes.
And you
Yes.
have a way of bringing it out in us.
Ashe. Ashe. I say. Thank you, lady.
I
Thank
just need to
you.
come up and say that because everything you said when you started is everything we talked about for that hour and a half last night. Everything.
I say. There go y'all over there manifesting. Y'all done manifested a conversation this morning. Come on here to do this. Okay, this must be for somebody.
It was for a lot of
Y'all
us.
manifesting queens. Yes, a lot of people manifested. You're
Yeah.
right. A lot of people manifested that conversation.
If we were all
That's
on that same
good. That's
vibration last night, look at what we created today.
yes.
Look at what we created.
Yes.
Same vibration.
Yes. 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 And we did it. That's the power in it.
All right.
It's so powerful.
Talk today is
Yes.
I am connected. I am connected to the I am in you guys. I am connected to the I am all around me. I am connected. Through that, I gain strength. Through that, I hold myself accountable. Through that, I be the change I want to see.
Ashe.
Because I am connected.
Ashe. Ashe.
Ashe.
Ashe. Ashe. Thank you, beautiful. I'm glad you came up.
I'm in a better mood today.
Yeah, you feel beautiful. You feel beautiful. Yes. 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 Love you.
Love you.
Yeah. You make sure you come back tomorrow up here. I love it.
I'll be here. I'll be here tonight. Hopefully, if I get out of work.
Okay, yes. Okay. Ashe.
So
All
Candace
right,
needs to come back tonight.
Huh?
Candace needs to come back tonight.
Yeah, I hope she does. I hope she
Candace. Oh,
yeah. 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 Ashe. Yeah. We'll be producing that.
yes.
Yeah. Ashe. All right, lady. I guess I
Lady.
see you tonight. Love
I'll
you
be-
too. Bye. You guys, I love you. Letha, are you still here? Letha Jackson. Are you still here? Tandra, are you here? Letha, are you still here? Tandra, Tandi, are you here? Tandalaya, are you here, Tandalaya? Letha, are you still here? Absolutely, we can reschedule your appointment. And for everyone in here, Letha is our beautiful, she's in the tribe. She had an appointment with me today, but we had to reschedule because her sister made her transition. So, Letha, absolutely, we can reschedule. Just let me know what day and time you want to reschedule it for. And I am sending you positive energy, supporting energy, love, vibration. I am sending all of that your way while you are in the process of the ceremonial practice of putting of your sister's transition. Definitely. If I had hearts, I'd send you some to let you know I was sending you love. But on this computer, it doesn't let me do it. So we all are with you, sis. We all are with you. We all are with you, Letha. We all are with you. Tandy, I want you to come up. I have a 12:30 because when Letha let me know that she had to reschedule, I opened the 12:30 up to someone. So I do have a 12:30. There's a soul in here. I want to acknowledge her. Oh, Letha, that's all the love for you, sis. Yes. There is a soul in here. I want to acknowledge her. She made an appointment with me. This soul is such an amazing soul, and I hope she comes to Maryland. If she wants to reveal herself, she can. She is here. I hope that she comes to Maryland August 3rd for the conference. But there's a soul here who booked a session with me. We had a beautiful time. Her brother came into the room with us during our session to let her know that he was here and taking care of her and protecting her. And I gave her some homework, and I said, we're going to do this homework when you book your next section. I said, so whenever that is, don't feel pressure, don't feel rushed. Whenever you can, book your next session, and we're going to deal with the homework then. So she hung right up and booked her next session for 3 days later. And I said, she is on it. So she called me back. I didn't get the call. So she texted me, and I didn't get the call, didn't see the message. And she says, I need to reschedule my appointment. I can't make it that day, but I can make it another day. So I didn't respond back because I didn't get the message. And then so she went and booked another session. And I said, oh no, you don't have to book another session if you cancel. I don't have it. I don't do the thing where if you pay for it and you can't make it, you have to pay again. You've already paid. So no, we'll just reschedule. Do you want me to refund you the money back? She says, no, I'll use it at another time. And she doesn't even know that in that moment, she touched my heart so deeply because I've been very mindful to bring to myself. Or in other words, I'm paying attention to who I am through the people that I draw to me. Follow? And what she showed me was consistency. She showed me stick-to-itiveness. She showed me commitment. Mm-hmm. And she showed me it wasn't about the money. She showed me honor. She showed me respect. She did her thing. She doesn't even know that she's learning that she did that for me today. She did that for me today. Just do that simple action. Because I too am learning to receive. And when she did over the amount that she was supposed to do, I said, let me give it back to her. And I listened to her. I let her guide me. And she said, no, don't give it back to me. I'll use it at a later time. And it was just an amazing experience. So I mean, like you guys are just, I can't. There are no words for you guys to me and what you mean. And there just aren't any words. And I just want to say thank you to that beautiful soul. And yeah. And like I said, I say the same for all the beautiful souls that say thank you. The beautiful souls that say thank you for allowing me to do this or navigating me to do this, or they say you are amazing, or they say you help me. Those are forms of giving to me too. And I'm learning to receive those. So it's like, you guys are giving. I have surrounded myself with myself. I have learned both aspects of myself. I am a Taurus, so Taurus are money people. We deal with money, and my love language is money. My love language is to do things and to help people. That's my love language. And then I also have another love language, which is gratitude and thank you. So I'm surrounded in here by my love. I have those who show me my love through my love language. My love language is money. All money is wrapped around love for me. And when I receive it in here, it's wrapped around love. So I'm always giving thanks. But I want to make sure that the people who know, who say, I don't have any money to give you, but I do give you my gratitude, my thanks. That's also my language too. That's also a place where I'm learning to receive in too. So I am literally sitting in my tribe learning and being reflect. How do I say? I'm sitting in my tribe, and my tribe is me. I'm literally sitting in my tribe, and my tribe is me. And I am beautiful as heck. I know this because I see this every day on my screen. You guys are here to remind me that I am a beautiful soul. You are, how do I know that? Because I look at you guys. You are my evidence. I couldn't be here unless it were so, because you guys, when I look at you guys and feel the energy and look at the power and the strength that you guys have, and I stand in honor and I awe and I bow to that. It feeds my soul because I'm worthy to be in your presence. Honest to goodness, I'm worthy to be in your presence. That's real for me. I am worthy to be in your presence. Life changing. Life changing. Yeah. So, that beautiful soul is here. Like I said, if she wants to say, it's me, she can. If she doesn't, that's fine too. I just want her to know she's told me she expressed her love in my love language. I understood it. I give thanks for it, and I'm just in awe. And I hope that she gets to come to Maryland August 3rd when we have our conference. Woo-hoo. When we have our conference. I hope you're here. I hope you're here when we have our conference. All right, guys, I do have a 12:30 appointment, so I'm going to have to end. I'm going to have to end now. Tondi, are you here? I just wanted to say this one thing to Tondi. My phone might die on her. But if you're here, Tondi, I want to bring you up for just a quick second. Just a quick second. Oh, I love you guys. I really do. Tondi, can you come up for just 1 second? It's me. Yes, it was Barb. I love you, Barb. Oh my gosh. I'm so glad you said it. Sometimes I never tell anybody stuff, but sometimes I'm like, don't say nothing because I don't want people to bombard you. But I wanted you to say that because I just wanted you to know how amazing that was for me and how I was so touched by that gesture, but I was also so touched by your spirit, by your soul in our session. What a wonderful soul. What a wonderful soul. And I'm looking forward to all the beautiful work we're going to do together. And I hope you get to come. Yes, you're coming to Maryland. Yes! Ah, Ashe. Yeah, this is going to be a great time. Oh, here's Tantra. Okay, let me do. And my phone, my battery might die, guys. Um, so if it does, just know that I love you, and I'll be back tonight. Tandalea. And I'm only going to say something. I just want to say something to Tondi. That's my sister. I don't know if she was here in the beginning or not. Ooh, ooh, sorry. I'm trying to bring you up, and it's saying that you can't come up. Are you on your cell phone, sis? Are you on your cell phone? Oh, it's not letting you come up. I really wanted you to come up. I wanted to say something to you. Okay, it's not letting me bring you up, sis. Tandalea. So Tanda, if you missed this, you're here. I know, but it won't let me bring you up. So you have to go out and come back in. You'd have to go out and come back in, like come out of Facebook, close the app and all that stuff, and come back in for me to be able to bring you in because it's not letting me bring you in. And I wanted to so sis, if you, because my battery's about to die, so it might die by the time you go out and come back in. um, so sis, I want you to um okay. All right. I don't know what this thing is doing. I really don't. I don't know what it's doing. I cleared request. I tried to take my screen to come out. So I think you have to leave out of Facebook and then come back in. Barbara too, because I tried to let Barbara come in while you left and come out, but now I have Barbara stuck at the top of the screen. There we go. There it is. Nope, no answer. So yeah, we'll just do it later, I guess, or tomorrow. All right, guys, I love you. I'm gonna go in meditation. Tondi, please go back to the beginning of this video and watch it. That's what I wanted to. I wanted to share with you something because I wasn't sure if you were here at the beginning. So if you were not here at the beginning, please rewind, go back to the beginning and listen in. Ida, hello, hello, Ida. I'm sorry you keep getting cut off. All right, guys, I love you very much. I'll see you. Martha, I'm waiting on you and your self-talk in the morning. I'm going to keep calling for you, beautiful. All right, guys, I'll see you tonight around 8 if you come. If not, I'll see you in the morning. To the beautiful souls that are here, please don't forget to join the tribe. Don't forget to book your sessions. Don't forget to take the Who is God class. Come on, let's get in here together and do this work. I love you. I love you. I love you. And I'll see you either tonight at 8 or in the morning. Bye. Bye.